On my 20th birthday, I was a Disney princess. I donned a sheer powder blue gown that slowed every glide and pivot into a hushed picture as it drifted about my frame. On my 20th birthday, I was the most fair. I was the most fair. My hair was done in starchy Shirley Temple ringlets, the way my mother used to shape them into rattlesnake coils. I believed I was Shirley Temple, beginning at 5 years old, with all her girly charms and talents, but I could not tap dance for shit. On my 20th birthday, I was a ticking silent movie. On my 20th birthday, between dinner and cake, I patted my decorative mouth with a surrender white napkin, full, busting at blue seams like an army battering the castle's fences, sick to the core full of what I'd been served on a daily basis, stood, excused myself, when I no longer wanted what was at the table, took my father's and every father's razor before the mirror and shaved my head clean, clairvoyantly. The curtains fell heavily to the floor in pieces as I cackled hysterically. I could barely hear the busy buzz of the trimmers over the screams and howls of ghost kings being evicted from their catacombs. Those old philosophers with insidious poses pitted into every follicle of my skull. Even of my own head, I was not head. I hid in plain sight like wallpaper, an accent belonging home. Not even that. Belonging to home. A liberated slave in a 2-level, but a threat to society once they step off the threshold. Threat to totalitarian, abnegation of the Bible, mistress of Satan because she was not the servant that God intended, beyond function. She is self-aware, not object, but subject, not a window plant stemming from a gifted rib. She is whole in herself, standing alone, propped against nothing. On my 20th birthday, between dinner and cake, I shaved my head. I cut the ropes that tethered me to expectation. I chopped the teen, eager to please. I weed the garden empty to make way for the woman to spring. No filter, no pretty net to catch me, to make room for all that me to come through. On my 20th birthday, I dressed like a Disney princess. I stood before the mirror in my princess ball gown, bald as the sun, and did not ask who was the fairest of them all. For the first time, I didn't care. I was every little girl's glass prison and every little man's dream, neck down, but head up. I was about to be the patriarchy's and Walt Disney's worst fucking nightmare.